This next drill is the quick step drill. And although you may have performed it before, I'm pretty sure you're going to learn some new things about this drill that are going to help you enhance performance. The quick step drill is a great drill for top speed, because not only is it about developing stride frequency, which is most important during maximal velocity, but it also, the body position that takes place is not what takes place during acceleration. So I want everybody to understand that the quick step drill more mimics improvement for maximal velocity and neuromuscular control. There's a number of different things that we look for when we're doing the quick step drills. The first one is breathing techniques. I get emails all the time from coaches all over the world asking me about how do you teach your athletes to breathe during the 40? How do you teach your athletes to breathe during sprinting activities? And I want to clear that up right now. Breathing, just the first thing that you have to understand is, if you are holding your breath, there's a lot of tension that's taking place and you're actually shutting a large part of your nervous system down. So holding your breath is not what we want to do while we're trying to move as fast as possible. Breathing in, studies have also shown that that will slow you down as well. Where I've seen some interesting studies of Olympic 100-meter dashes where there'll actually be a couple of points where an athlete slows down during the race, and they actually correlated that with the time that the athlete was breathing in. So what are we left with but breathing out? If I was going to press heavy weight, I'm breathing out. Throw a punch, I'm breathing out. And if I'm taking a lid off of a jar that's on super tight, I'm not going to breathe in. I'm going to breathe out and breathe out to get that strength, but also the relaxation that's created by that to have speed. So the first thing in the quick step drill is the athlete should inhale and then breathe out during the quick step drill. Not hold their breath or breathe in, because it's teaching improper techniques. Second part is tempo. Tempo is one of the most important, undervalued thing that takes place in strength training, but even more in speed training. When I see quick steps drills performed, kids just usually do them all at the same speed the whole way. And what you're actually doing is creating a speed barrier, a limit to how fast you can move. And you're not teaching your nervous system how to turn on and off properly and how to actually manipulate that turning on and off. So not only are we going to focus in on breathing out during the quick step drill, we're also going to focus on the tempo change. We're going to start at one speed and try to finish at another speed. This should also take place during any of your warm-up drills. Everything that you do, there should always be tempo changes to stimulate the nervous system and teach that athlete how to turn things on and turn things off and have control over that. That is, after all, what speed is all about. The third thing that I want to really look at here is the amount of time, the density of the exercise. So a quick step drill is not just, hey, for 2 seconds do it, and one kid did it for 10, one kid did it for 2, and who cares as long as they got to the line. It's about keeping everything organized and how long it takes. An average play in most sports might be 5 seconds. So I like to use around 5 seconds. Also for the 40-yard dash, you know, it should be 5 seconds or better that people are running. So I like to keep my drill down to 5 seconds, and I hold the athlete to that. And now we're focused on 3 things already during the quick step drill. We're focused on breathing and that exhalation. We're focused on the tempo change of the frequency of the steps that we're taking. And we're focused on the density of the exercise, how long that's going to take. The last piece to really focus on is the interrelationship between the arms and legs. What's interesting now is this is a great opportunity for the athlete and the coach to understand better the relationship between the arms and legs. During the quick step drill, the arm is now not going to come up into that full range of motion because the legs aren't going to do that. The foot is only going to step over the ankle now. So we're just going to kind of be what they used to call ankling. We're going to be on the ball of the foot just stepping over the other foot. But as a result, because we're only in the middle of that elliptical shape that Bill talked about before, well then the hands have to be in the middle of the form as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show Bill Parisi doing some quick step drills working on those 4 points. The breathing. We're going to work on the tempo change. We're going to work on the density by me calling out for 5 seconds. And you're going to really see now that that hand isn't going to have full range of motion, and he's stepping over the ankle, landing on the balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to perform one of those again. And what I want everybody to see when Bill does this, he's not scuffing the feet. He's using good mechanics. He's keeping that torso position right. He's keeping that pelvic position correct as well. And he's changing that pace. So do you see, there's a lot that goes into this. This is neuromuscularly demanding for your athletes. You do a set of 5 of these down and a set of 5 of these back, you're going to wear out your athletes. So you got to make sure to have a little rest in between, make sure they're sharp and fresh to focus on the next rep. And that's what we're going to see again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.